Boston-based video game development company Harmonix, famous for their music video games such as Guitar Hero, announced that it will be releasing a new DJ-based game called Fuser. Now, it's planned for release later this year, and if you follow this channel at all, you know that I'm a big gamer as well as a DJ. Putting this segment together was, to say the least, a no-brainer. So the game seems to be based on the concept of their earlier game called Drop Mix, which actually used physical cards with near-field communication technology and an electronic game board. Now, Fuser, however, will be coming to Microsoft Windows, Nintendo Switch, PS4, and Xbox One. And in Fuser, you're put in the position of being a DJ at a large-scale concert. Now, at your virtual booth, you'll see 4 players which are, shall we say, inspired by Pioneer CDJs. Now, at the top of the screen is your crate, or your selectable records. And when you drop a record into a deck, what actually happens is more like adding an individual stem or instrument to your mix. For example, maybe you'll drop the lyrics to 50 Cent's In the Club over the beat to Stir Fry by Migos. Now, there's not really a concept of beat matching or key mixing that you really have to worry about here. That's all pretty much taken care of by either the software or by careful curation of the tracks. And at launch, over 100 licensed songs are supposed to ship with the game, though as of the making of this episode, only 16 have been announced. They're all pretty much heavy hitters like Fatboy Slim's The Rockefeller Skank or Post Malone's Better Now. And based on what I've seen so far, it looks like there are some rhythm and timing elements that play a role in the game. For example, dropping your record precisely on beat. There's also a mechanic which requires you to pay attention to requests from the crowd. If someone says, "Hey, can we hear more stuff from the 2010s?" you can use that as your giant crowd-reading clue and change up the music. Now, this leads to a happier dance floor and a higher score. Another mode seems to involve reacting to different challenges that appear on the screen, and then needing to give appropriate musical response within a certain time frame. Now, Harmonix has announced that there will be a campaign mode, a freestyle play mode where you can just be creative with your mix and play with custom effects, and even a multiplayer mode where you can compete or collaborate with other people around the world. As far as licensing, they've assured that the rights for these songs not only include the ability to mix with the other songs, but for users to share these songs and mixes to social media. So yeah, as far as DJ games go, it's a fairly unique approach. It's a little different than something like DJ Hero, which uses an actual hardware controller, and is more of a reaction or dexterity-based game. Fuser seems more interested in stuff like reacting to the crowd, the psychology of the dance floor, and just making cool mashups happen without too much effort. Though some early feedback has sounded something like, "Yeah, this is a neat way to relax, but is there really a game here?" Of course, this is still a game in development, so who knows what kind of new features or game types that Harmonix has in mind. Yeah, on one hand, it feels a little bit more like a tech demo than a game, or maybe like one of those old console-based music maker programs, but at the same time, Guitar Hero is a lot of fun. And just as is the case with that game, this won't involve real DJing, but it doesn't have to. The question will ultimately come down to, is it fun? And as far as fun games, they do have a history here. And maybe they'll release a playable demo so we can stream it live to YouTube and share our own reactions firsthand. Anyway, have you played any of the other DJ-based video games like DJ Hero, Drop Mix, or something else? Do you find them to be any good? Would you be interested in this approach to a DJ game? Let us know your thoughts in the comments.